It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going here. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Using his legs on the scramble. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Physical run earns the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. Right behind the line, it's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's a complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Ducks will line up on first and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He's got it in the open. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Just unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough, tough environment for visitors. And now the handoff. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. What a catch! They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Empty set now, 5 wide. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Turn quickly. The defense scoops it up. Football comes out. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Booth.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Booth. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here we go. We'll try to run it with the option. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. And you have to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. On the read. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. They really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
That gain is is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Ducks offense is on the move now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Dumps a short throw down to the running back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Receiver in motion now. Looks right for a quick completion. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Ducks! This offense cannot be stopped. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Tight end goes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Fisher. Finding space at the 20. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Ran by the receiver. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And here's the handoff. Freshman brought down after a nice run.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Hey, really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it here. That run moves the ball across the 35. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. What a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He lets it rip. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Fisher. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. The Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the option. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And they've got him on the blitz.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. And they've got the returner corralled. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Takes the handoff. It's Fisher. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Fisher. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. And Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Fisher. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A deep shot right down the middle. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And this pass is on target. Caught. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's the second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Lee. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Will not be brought down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. But he's got some space here. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Booth. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made by the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. They beat the blitz there, but the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Great connection there for 6 points. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Short throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
At the 28-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lee.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Third down, out of the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Fisher. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's contact on the throw. It is intercepted. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Powers through. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Fisher. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Add 6 more points to the total. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's running out of time here. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pop over the middle. It's Fisher. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards on back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Fisher. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. First and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Direct snap. Touchdown, Penn State. Look out, whole different game now.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
They'll elect to go for two to make this a three-point margin. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's going to be swatted down there at the line. Great defensive play in a big moment. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 14, set to advance on the football.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And they play keep away here. Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Motion now from the tight end. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Leaning on the run game here late. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.